Okay, so let's dive right in. We're looking at a YouTube video today, one that's trying to tackle some pretty serious online chatter.
Right. Specifically about claims regarding Pakistan supposedly attacking Indian military sites.
Exactly. And they name specific places, Adhampur, where the S-400 system is mentioned.
Ah, yeah. And wasn't it also Sirsa and Suradgar airfields?
Them too, plus Nogoda, which is reportedly a BrahMos missile base. So these are pretty significant locations if the claims were actually true.
Absolutely. The scale itself makes you pause. And this video, its main thrust, seems to be refuting those specific reports.
It does. It points to a recent Indian press briefing, says there was proof presented there.
Proof to debunk these widespread attack narratives. That's the core argument, it seems.
Yeah, the video is very clear on that point. These large-scale attacks on military infrastructure, according to the briefing it cites, they just didn't happen.
And it emphasizes this is coming from an official source, that denial. But then it does shift focus, doesn't it?
It does. It moves towards the line of control, the LOC.
And that's where the picture changes a bit. According to the video's narrative, it gets more concerning in a different way.
Right. So while it's dismissing those big military base attack stories as basically false,
Misinformation, yeah.
it does talk about other activity. It claims Pakistan is actually involved in attacks near the LOC.
But focused on different targets.
Yes, focused on civilian infrastructure and, tragically, civilians themselves, people living close to the LOC. And the video author is quite strong in condemning this.
So you have this, clear contrast being drawn. A denial of major military strikes against strategic assets versus an acknowledgement and condemnation of actions impacting civilians in that border region. It's quite a specific distinction they're making.
So the mission for the video, as we're interpreting it here, seems kind of twofold. First, push back hard against the military attack rumors.
Countering the misinformation directly.
Right. And second, to shine a light on what it says is happening, the impact on civilians near the LOC. What do you think the underlying message is there?
Well, it feels like an attempt to maybe manage public reaction, to prevent, panic or maybe even escalation based on false reports about major military hits.
That makes sense. Believing your key bases are under attack could definitely cause panic.
For sure. So by referencing that official denial, that supposed proof, the video is really urging viewers, urging you to trust the official channels.
And be skeptical of random stuff online. A call for caution, really.
Exactly. And by then highlighting the attacks on civilians, it also keeps the focus on the human costs of the tension.
Right. Maybe a side of the conflict that gets lost sometimes when sensational, but maybe untrue military stories grab headlines.
It's almost like the video is saying, look, don't get distracted by these dramatic